You're listening to The Panic Table. Things are about to get worse. Please be advised, the content you are about to consume is fraught with subject matter including, but not limited to, body horror, extreme violence, animals in distress, and strong language. See the episode description for a complete list of content warnings. Listener discretion is encouraged. This podcast has been modified from the original video broadcast on youtube.com. The Panic Table, in association with Dungeon Club Games, presents How's My Driving? The Daggerheart Horror Hack.
Oklahoma already has a reputation for long stretches of desolate no man's lands, of highways that stretch on and on. But when our plucky band together here tonight chose the Cimarron Scenic Byway, the name was too cute to pass up. Of course it would be the way to go on our journey west. Now, at weird o'clock at night, the canyons to be seen, the infinite pastures left and right have fallen off into pure darkness, and we are on hour, I want to say 11 or 12 of kind of a nonstop slog towards the border as fast as we can, and it feels like you're driving through molasses. The worst thing about this is that on top of everything else, you checked the forecast. It wasn't supposed to be raining, and already small fat droplets are obscuring your windshield. They collide on the dust-covered windshield of a massive, truly massive 98 hunk of junk Ford F-150, bright red, barreling on its lifted chassis through the Oklahoma waste. Just into the night, its headlights occasionally obscured by kicked up dust that's blown off the side of the road. And each of you, the three women that are in this car, have entered a very specific kind of headspace, a hypnosis that only comes on highways, as the radio, whatever CD or tape you had put into the deck, ended at least 20 minutes ago. I think it's been maybe an hour since Natalie Imbruglia was telling each of you that nothing is right. I'm torn. And now the soft hiss of static just brings all of you into a shared lulled consciousness. When suddenly, wham, something hits the front of your truck. A hot red spray of blood immediately wakes each of you up as across the dash and onto the windshield, we are thrown into our game. We are playing How's My Driving, a Daggerheart hack by Dungeon Club. It is going to be one hell of a thrill ride, so buckle up. Unlike Daggerheart, which is a story of hope and fear, there is no hope left, only survival. And so for How's My Driving, there's fuel and there's fear. And here we are in the middle of nowhere, having hit something immediately. Who's the first person to react? Let me know, and then go ahead and tell me what the camera's doing as we see them move.
I think I'm just like hands on the dashboard and going, what the hell was that?
Okay, so it was probably a deer, deer are bigger than you
just
think.
like didn't see a deer in the road. You were just like driving and you didn't see a deer in the road.
Okay, listen, it wasn't supposed to be raining. I looked at the weather forecast very carefully. I chose this route because it evaded all major weather.
Okay, Daphne, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Let's just.
Are there any more? They travel in packs.
I don't know. Let me call the family of deer that I have on speed dial.
Oh my god, dude! Just like
what happened?
Daphne hit a deer.
What?
The deer hit me.
We gotta pull over.
Okay, yeah. We should check. Maybe the deer's okay. Maybe it got better. Maybe we should bring it to the vet.
I'm gonna turn around and try and see out the back of the truck. Can I see? Is there like a deer in the road?
The truck eases to a stop as Daphne slows it down.
Okay.
The windshield is washed crimson. in the hot red of the taillights, the faintest impression of a twist of legs, something is tangled, and a hot red streak leads its way all the way up to the back of your truck.
Hey, Emma, is it fine?
I don't think it's fine.
I'm gonna step out of the car and I'm gonna go.
Wait. What if it's angry? Here, take a flashlight.
I take a flashlight and I step out. I don't want to get too close to whatever it is. I'm assuming it's a deer. I don't want to get too close to it, but I just want to see like what it is that is probably making these noises.
The camera in our movie is on sort of a crane as it pulls from over the truck, and you see from overhead your passenger door open, and you step down the great height. Laurie, tell us who we see stepping out of the truck in this movie and what the vibe is of this scene as the camera lowers to eye level with you.
We see a girl who is in her 20s and has like really shaggy brown hair, wolf cut. She's in a band tee, leather jacket, combat boots, very like lead singer rock star type of vibes. And her name is Jude Clark, and she is quite stubborn and not afraid of pretty much anything. So she's just gonna go ahead and just check out that deer. I'm gonna move real slow. I don't want to spook anything.
She looks so cool with the red side lighting from the car. Like, she looks so cool.
Not even the male gaze of the camera, just the rules of the game. You picked the baddie archetype, which means that Jude is heroically hot, right?
Yes.
Like, it's just the stuff of legend as you step with these misfitting boots onto the dusty highway. You hear small, pained grunts as you click on your mag light.
Oh boy. I'm guessing that's like the only thing that I see. Oh no. Is it like in the middle of the road? Is it in the side of the road?
Getting out, you turn on the flashlight and you see there, struggling to right itself, is a young deer. As it like tries to stand, its jaw kind of swings a little too much and it looks at you and then flops back on the road as it tries to stand. In the distance, because in every direction, as you step outside of this truck, it's like exiting a spaceship, right? Like you're in the middle of nowhere, and reality for the last 6 hours has been confined to the cabin. So as the wind whistles over the plane and you see this thing struggle to right itself, whatever sense of community and safety you had vanishes into the vacuum of night all around you. You hear in the great distance the crackle of thunder.
I'm gonna try to help it to stand up. I'm gonna put the flashlight in my mouth and I wanna try to help it to like stand up and guide it at least off the road.
I think you could see Emma kind of like scooch over to the door that Jude exited from and like roll down the window and just kind of poke my head out and say, "Please be careful."
A crack of thunder as that happens. And who do we see as you poke your head out of the truck?
You see Emma Smart. She is very sweet and kind. She's got long blonde hair, fair skin. She is the kind of friend who like remembers things. So she's very well attuned to everyone. She, especially Jude, she remembers her favorite song. The hidden track in that Chili Peppers experimental EP, the live version, that one specific concert. She remembers all of her favorite snacks and buys them for her when she knows that she's going to be seeing her. She brought some for this trip especially. She remembers the things that she wears, and
all of these things flash through your mind as you watch.
As I'm like, come on, get!
She totally has a boyfriend, by the way. She totally has a boyfriend. Although he's long distance. He doesn't live here. They have weekly phone calls. But he's like really busy, and so is she. So that works out because that means that I have more time to spend with my friends.
The camera moves past you to look at the woman in the driver's seat. And who does the camera perceive?
This is Daphne. She is 5'0" with mousy brown hair and a high pony, doe eyes, and a button nose, and a little fluffy sweater with a puppy on the front. Despite, having like young features, I am clearly the group mom. I have a little notebook with everyone's allergies and needs ready at hand. I'm driving 10 and 2. I think at this point she's like, okay, in case of a collision with a wildlife animal, I have my booklet. And she starts rifling through the glove box. I think she has like driver's manuals and like wildlife guides. And then she's like, okay, I think there was something here. They said, don't swerve. Okay, well, I missed that part. Maybe we should just go. Maybe it's fine. Maybe this is the circle of life, you know?
In the not too distant distance, the twin beads of headlights come over a hill.
I want to literally try and like manhandle this deer. Like I want to try and pick it up and get it off the road. Because then I'm like, okay, if I know a car is coming, like, let's skedaddle if it has a chance. And then I'm like, I'm just trying to move as fast as I can.
What approach would you like to take as the first fat drop of rain plop hits Emma right on the nose watching this scene happen? You feel one plat plat on your impossibly cool jacket, Jude. What approach would you like to take to tackle this?
I think the approach I would like is repair something because we made something broken. So my repair something has a +2, and I want to try and fix it and make it better. So what do I roll?
So you're gonna roll your fear and your fuel dice. Right now, the speed limit is 10. You need to combine those like results from both D12s there. And if it's higher than 10, you succeed.
Okay.
Cameron, can I add my hopelessly devoted feature for this to help?
Absolutely. So you just get to roll your D12 and add it to Laurie's.
Okay.
So I have a 5 on my fuel dice, and I have a 4 on my fear dice, but then if I add +2, I'm at 11.
So you're already succeeding, but on top of that, Gina, let's make it narrative. What devotion are we adding here?
I think I would just hang further out the car and call out to her and just say, I know that you're really, really strong, but please be careful.
The moment I hear that, I'm gonna take my jacket off just so I can show my arms in my tank and like pick up this freaking deer and like carry it across the road.
You would hear an audible gasp from the front seat of this truck.
What is she doing? Oh,
and it's raining. She's taking her jacket off and it's rain. Okay. I rolled a 9, by the way, on my fuel die.
Excellent. So you very definitely succeed.
I literally just scoop up this deer. I like this idea that I am both super strong and this deer is just young enough that I'm able to like pick it up and lay it down gently. And then I like can go get my jacket and know that I immediately want hand sanitizer afterwards and it will be waiting for me.
Daphne is like, all right, so it says I need to pull over, turn on hazards. Hazards are on. Assess passengers for injury. Jude, get back. And Daphne looks at Jude carrying this deer and be like, what are you doing?
God, she's so strong.
Get back in the truck. That is a wild animal.
I think she's been working out.
Daphne's gonna get out of the truck too to go yell at Jude.
Where are you going?
To get Jude back in the truck.
I'm going. Jesus Christ.
Oh my, you're covered in blood.
No, I am, aren't I?
What do you feel like? Deer rabies.
No, I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna take off my tank and it's just another tank underneath it. And then you got baby wipes in there somewhere. I just wanna like...
3 things happen at once. Lightning cracks as you peel off the t-shirt to reveal the tank underneath. Ooh! There's an audible gasp.
Looks sick as hell.
And you live in Canada. That's deer country. All of it, the entire country.
Yeah, no, real.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen this or if anybody in the cast has. Like when an injured deer decides it's not injured anymore. Have you ever seen this happen? Terrifying.
It's terrifying.
That's what happens now as the lightning cracks. The deer, though its jaw is not right and one leg is pointed the wrong way, it stands up, looks at each of you, and there's a moment as frozen in time for just a second as it releases the most awful deer cry and then bounds off into the shadows. As the lightning fades, you see that rolling up to a stop just out of the range of your taillights. The light doesn't fade as the lightning fades because the entire scene is now illuminated by these 2 dull yellow headlights.
Behind us.
You hear the soft ticking of hot engine, and watching the deer bound away, you turn, and there it is suddenly.
I'm gonna get back in the car, like not super alarmed because I just think it would be, I don't know, could be someone nice, but like it's the middle of the night, I think. I don't know this plan. Might want to get back in the car.
I don't really want to meet any strangers tonight. So
Yeah, Daphne ushers you both back in the car, and they kind of waves at the car. Like, we're all good here. It's false alarm. Jude can heal deer. Okay, goodbye. And then like hops in, slams the door, locks them, and says, okay,
Buckled.
all right.
As you're ushering there, you can't quite see the driver past the headlights, right? It's blinding, but you see, it's like for all the cars to pull up behind your car in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, this is the worst one. It is a white van.
Don't like it.
You can see on the side of the car, emblazoned in spray paint, the phrase, free candy.
Yeah, all right, cool. I'm gonna like jump back into the car. I think the door's not even fully shut before I like hit the clutch, and I'm like, we're going. I'm like, that freaks me out. I assumed it was just a good Samaritan, because that's what I would do if I saw someone pulled over with their hazards on. I too would stop to assist. But the free candy, the ominous white van, the ticking sound, the vibes here are rancid. I gotta go. And so I just start driving. And I think this is strange because I don't have my seatbelt on yet. And Daphne never drives without a seatbelt. So, but I'm like shaken.
You start pulling away, and the van starts to grow distant until it doesn't. It eases back onto the road, matches your speed, and stays behind you in this winding road here. This is the situation you're in presently, and it feels to your bones, Daphne, wrong.
I'm assuming Emma's in the middle and that I'm on the outside if I like ran in. Can I look in the passenger rear view and just see what other details I might be picking up?
Let's make that a roll for funsies.
I chose be clever, which is +3.
Daphne is gonna be like, okay, Emma, eyes peeled for cops.
okay,
We're getting out of here. Daphne's one of those people who drives like, it follows every rule, and then once one rule has been broken, they're all gone. Taking corners fast, like crossing the lanes to like get around like corners, like just like giving it like the high beams, the fog lights, like everything. I think one of them's busted. This is gonna be defensive driving.
I think first thing that I would do is check and make sure that that everyone is buckled in. I know that Daphne wouldn't be driving without her seatbelt, so I'm going to reach over as awkwardly as I can and try and click her seatbelt into place, and I'll do I'll do the same for Jude, and I'll reach over and try and click her seatbelt in, and that one just takes a little bit more time. I'm being really careful with it. And
I just want to give like a quick like thank you, like, and then keep doing things.
yeah, and I am gonna be just trying to like observe as much as I can around us. So if there are any police on the side of the road, if there are any like rest stops, exits for things, places that we can sort of try and like get off the road and do a more public place.
I'm also going to refer you to the many maps I have in the glove box.
I don't know how to read a map.
There's a compass.
Okay. And I start taking things out of the glove compartment, and I open up this big map, and I just try and okay, where are we?
Oh God, no, we're doomed.
I'm not useful right now.
Daphne, how was your outcome? Laurie, I saw that both Jude and Daphne were celebrating. What was?
16 with fuel.
Awesome. So you take a fuel point for yourself, Jude?
I have an 18 +3, so that's 21, but my fear was higher.
So you succeed with a complication as I make a free move and gain 1 fear point. So good news first. And Daphne is pedal to the metal, screw the markings on the road, and leaps forward on the road, starts chewing up gravel.
The center of gravity is not designed for this kind of thing. Like she is.
And you see the speedometer like tick up from like 30, 50, 75, 90. You're flying. The van doesn't miss an inch and keeps up with you. Laurie, Jude looks into the mirror, and with the crackle of lightning, you see for a second the interior. All you can see is that there's a man very tightly gripping. It just looks like a man, right? Like the shoulders, the knuckles in the driving gloves gripping it, and the face is blurry just for a second. Something's wrong even with this dude's appearance. And so you feel a sickening sinking in your stomach as the situation goes from, oh, there's a weirdo on the road to there's a weirdo after us on the road. It's not great. Thank God you're in a tank, because the van leaps forward and kisses your bumper for the first time.
I grab the OSHA handle and I'm just like, guys, it's
Faster,
not
faster. We need to go faster. Can we go faster?
I can't go this vehicle physically.
I want to try to shift my left foot and stomp on the gas.
Yeah, roll for it.
Okay, I'm gonna do, let's see, I'm gonna do be clever again because that's a clever thing to do.
Is it?
So that's gonna be an 8, and my fear die, and I rolled with fear.
Amazing.
As Jude stretches her leg across, I'm assuming my lap, can I assist using my hopelessly devoted feature?
Yes, except that she already rolled. So
Oh, she already rolled. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah.
But
Now,
I can do it after the fact.
Mom, as you reach forward, because she's failing, if you want to participate, yeah. So Gina, you absolutely can, but you got to call it before the roll happens.
Before the roll. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend a fuel point, the one I just got from making good choices, and I think what happens is, like, as you bring your foot in, you're about to act, because you got these big shit kicking boots on, right? Like, you're actually about to hit the brake. Like, you're about to hit both, and I, like, kick your foot aside so that you try to hit the gas, but I have to roll, right?
You can spend 1 fuel point to roll your fuel die and add it. Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 7.
That should do it, right?
Add it to your fuel.
Great. So that means your fuel definitely is higher now, right?
My fuel is definitely higher now.
Great. Okay, so you take a fuel point, you succeed.
Thank you.
Don't do things like this.
I'm sorry. It's just there's a guy and like Jude actually sounds a little nervous. I'm like, he's kind of freaking me out.
Okay, yeah, no, I get it. And weirdly, I think this did make the truck go faster.
Oh yeah, the truck, like you were going 90, you were now pushing 100, and you get clear as this truck that was like on your bumper, the headlights drift past. He then swerves to the right behind you, then to the left, then to the right again, and starts to speed up alongside the car. You feel like he's trying to pull even with you.
How is he going faster than us?
I don't know. Is there an exit coming up?
Yeah. Can I roll to fake it and pretend like I know how to read this map and try and actually?
This poor woman, Emma, absolutely.
She might not know what she's doing, but she's gonna sound confident about it. Okay. I got a 14 with fuel.
What do you see? This is great.
Oh God, it's been so long since I've actually read a physical map. I see like a little branch off of the highway that I think that we're on, and like a more major road. I assume that that's where there's gas stations and restaurants and like businesses and things. And I see an oncoming exit ramp up ahead of us, and I just point and I go, that one, take that one.
Amazing. In order to catch it, you'd have to hit the brakes, Daphne.
Okay, I can't see shit through the rain and blood. So I'm like, I'm believing you. And I just kind of like, and then
Absolutely. In How's My Driving, whenever the driver appears, a countdown clock occurs, and that starts, and here our very first scene, this first stretch of road with 3. You've now had 3 successful actions that kind of keep him at bay. So as the van whips past you, and it starts to slow down as well, but he's too slow to catch the exit ramp. Time slows down for you, Daphne, as hand over hand,
there's no power steering here, baby.
with your mama bear eyes, you lock onto the back of this truck, and clear as day in the murderous red headlights is a sticker that says, "How's my driving?" And under that is a number you know you absolutely want to call.
Yeah, I have some notes.
Suddenly time goes back into totally normal speed ramp. You take the exit, dust flies everywhere as the rain really starts to come down, and you pull down off of the lonesome highway to what looks like a 2-pump gas station, and you see the van tear off into the shadows right as the rain starts to pour, and the stretch of road ends.
Okay. Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
All right. Check for whiplash. It's a very dangerous injury.
How do I do that?
I guess just notice if your neck feels bad.
And I want to, I'm going to put my hand on like Emma's shoulder / neck and be like, is your neck okay? You're the one in the middle. Like, are you good? Are you fine?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Daphne, you good?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just gonna pull into the gas station. We can get some snacks, a little breather, and I need to make a sternly worded phone call right now. Do you have my phone?
Yeah, sorry. I was playing Tetris. It's on low battery.
Why is the battery almost dead? Jude.
I didn't know we were gonna get chased by some dude and like hit a fucking deer and that you were gonna like need your phone. Why would we need a phone? We have printed maps. Like why? What? Here's your phone. Sorry.
Okay. All right, it's fine. Let's just pull over, take a breath, and I'll call. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm like actually nervous to make this phone call.
To be connected to a representative, please state your name at the tone.
Daphne Templeton. I have concerns.
This was the number on his truck?
I think so.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hi, I'm calling to make a complaint. About a van?
You found it?
What, the van?
Found it? No.
I think,
I lost that. I lost it.
what? You lost your van?
No. No, I lost it. I can't find it. I can't. Where is it?
Hang up.
Is it with you? Do you have it?
Hang up the phone.
Hang up.
I want to take the phone and hang up from Daphne.
Okay.
Can't find my face. I can't find my face. Oh, give me yours.
No, goodbye.
I don't think we should stay here. I think he saw what exit we got off of, and I don't think that we should stay here. I think we gotta go. Can we, I think we gotta go.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna turn around in the front seat, and I'm gonna look and see. Do I see any signs of any other cars or that van or any? Do I see him here?
Looking out on the freeway, you do not see the van.
Okay.
Here you see a single flickering halogen over an antiquated gas station. There, inside, tobacco-stained glass. There's a figure inside.
There's someone inside.
There appears to be. As you hang up, rain just comes down in sheets all around you.
How much gas do we have?
Everybody's fuel dye goes down by 2 steps because we're in the beast. You may pool your resources to purchase gas. To get a full tank of gas, you're gonna need 6 fuel points here.
Jesus.
Well, I have 3.
I have 4.
I have 1.
Oh, of course you do.
I think we have 2. I think we have 2 options. I think we go inside and try and talk to that person in there. Maybe they have a working phone, and we can call the police. We can
Say what?
I don't know, that a crazy person was trying to run us off the road in their unmarked white van, and we called this number, and he said he had no face.
Wait, no one's gonna believe that. They're gonna think it's a prank call. Maybe we need gas, right? That's what we need. Can I go inside of this gas station?
Drenched in deer blood.
Yep. Try to pull like a hot girl like card and like try to convince him to give us either some money or some gas or something.
Yeah, that's absolutely what's happening. You open the door, there's the clang-lang of bells on there, and the immediate stink that is in all old gas stations. There are no hot dogs on the rollers. This place reeks of burnt hot dogs. They're just rolling nothing, and it smells like scorched ween in here. As you
Hey, Cameron?
enter...
Hey, sorry, quick pause. Hey, Cameron?
Scorched ween?
Is Scorched Ween? Really? Scorched Ween here on God's internet?
You're watching the Panic Tables? Home of the Scorched Ween. Thanks for tuning in. That's our entire show. I'm going to throw myself off a bridge, and I just loved that we're all here together. It's our shared Scorched
I'm calling
Ween.
the number back. Be like, you know what? You can have it. You
just
can
kill us.
have it. We don't deserve
I can't give you your face back, but I can give you a scorched wound.
Scorched Ween.
Real quick, Scorched Ween with mustard. Walk through the door. Clang. And immediately the person behind the counter goes, shit. And you see someone set down a porno mag. Fold that up real quick. There's a TV on the wall playing Judge Judy at max volume.
My favorite.
And in setting down the porno mag, this acne-strewn, stringy-looking guy, long stringy hair, accidentally knocks over his Four Loko that starts to spill out over the countertop. Oh fuck! Shit! No, God damn.
Hey, can I get some gas?
Gas, yeah. He looks out at your pavement princess, this massive truck. So that's gonna be fuck it, like $80 in 2003, y'all.
How much do we have?
Less than that.
How much do we need?
The speed limit is now 13 as you've arrived here at the gas station.
Copy that.
So you can absolutely attempt to persuade this person to charge you less for gas.
I want to lean forwards and just be like, could we get it for a little cheaper? And I want to try and persuade, and I roll my D8s, right?
You roll your twin D8s there. Four Loko, looks at you, double takes when he sees what's going on here, and immediately just forgets about the Four Loko. It's hot beer is just spilling off the top of this counter as you roll.
And I'm trying really hard to be hot while I am so uncomfortable, so terrified, and gay in 2003.
Before bisexuality was invented, so
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
Cranking it up.
My approach is going to be endure pain, which is +1.
Can you talk me through that a little bit because of the sell me on this, Jude.
the closet hurts, okay?
It's painful to flirt with a guy.
Have you ever spoken to a man?
I'm wet and gross and bloody and terrified, and I'm pushing past that to be like,
I'm calling bullshit on endure pain as far as this goes.
you know what would be better? You know,
Tell
it'd be
me.
better. Move gracefully, which is -1. I think I'm
There
going to try
we
to move
go.
gracefully, and it's not graceful at all. So I'm
Because
going to use
normally,
move gracefully.
Liquid steel, but now liquid steel spattered in deer blood and soaked to the bone. Yo.
Right. What do I need?
You need 13.
I got 13.
Hey! With fuel or with fear?
With fuel, my fuel dice is an 8, and my fear dice is a 4, and I have -1.
Nice.
Wait,
Are you mathing?
Is that? Fuck, that is 12.
We don't need math.
Oh, it's -5 because you're hot.
pretty privilege strikes again!
Four Loko looks at you and goes like audible, like no. Sure, yeah, pump 2. It'll just be $60. So 5 fuel points as opposed to 6.
Okay, rock on. I have currently 2 fuel points.
I have 3.
I have 4, so I can donate 3 to the cause. Well, why don't you keep 1, you keep 1, so that everyone has 1 just in case.
Aw.
Mom.
This is what I do. That was definitely like my emergency money that I had.
I don't even know where we're going. I don't even know where you guys are taking me. I just know that I was told to get in the car and to like go because it was for my birthday, which I love spending time with both of you. I really do. But what the hell, guys?
I don't know. We were trying to do something nice, and then all of a sudden
We're here to bond and have a nice time and celebrate our friendship
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's not. Yeah.
and the power of music.
For the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
now we have a possibly serial killer chasing us.
Dude. Okay. Teal duffel in the back. Go open it up. Go look inside.
If it's this guy's face,
It's not a face, dude.
I would like to step out, take out this thing, and unzip it. And
It's a Red Hot Chili Peppers band tee. I got 3 matching ones for us.
This is really cute. Thank you. Can I rip it to make it a crop top?
Oh my god! Why are you like this?
Just and rip it, and it's like a crop top, and I'm like, oh my god, I love it so much. It's like you know me. Daphne, thank you. I smooch on the forehead. Emma, thank you. Smooch on the forehead. I'm like, yes.
As you go to get that duffel, you know those terrifying gas stations where like, yeah, you can use the bathroom. It's in a totally separate facility that you have to walk all the way around, and you have to take this mop with a key attached to it.
Yep.
You see the wan light of a bathroom shining out through an open door, and past that, dull cherry red taillights of what appears to be, in the rain, a police cruiser behind the gas station, just idling, smoke curling up in the storm as it starts to pick up and rain really comes down. That's what Jude is seeing outside after the crop top episode.
I think Daphne's pumping gas at the world's slowest pump, so I'm actually like outside and Emma's inside.
So I would just be sitting there, like tapping nervously, waiting for the gas to be done, looking around, super hyper vigilant, just like keeping watch to make sure that I
Emma,
don't
put
see
the
it.
shirt on. Put the shirt on so we can match. Emma, put the shirt on.
Okay. And I'll take the shirt. I would think about taking off my shirt underneath it, but I just put it on top of my turtleneck.
I'm gonna just bang on the car and go, you guys see what I'm seeing?
Yeah. Should we report the incident?
Police are here to help, right? Yeah, absolutely.
I think Daphne really believes in due process. So
It's 2003. There's no
It's
reason not to.
2003.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think both of them are quite a bit taller than me, so I'm like kind of in the front, like over to the police cruiser. Hello? Hi. Excuse me? Hello?
Knocking on the window begins a chain of events we couldn't have anticipated. You startle the shape inside the
Hi.
police cruiser, who turns and looks up at you. You see a haggard woman's face, beige eye patch over one eye, as a state trooper wearing sort of a khaki regalia that's sort of uncharacteristically like unbuttoned down to like the sternum, looks at you with sort of a slack jaw. A second shape moves out of her lap in the car, scrambles out the door opens into the rain, and a figure runs into the bushes, disappears into the hedgerow beyond the gas station, past the dumpsters and out into the night. And the woman driving the police cruiser looks out, looks down, and then rolls down the window and goes, "What?"
I'd like to report a crime.
We didn't mean to interrupt anything. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry we interrupted.
Yeah, I was conducting an investigation.
Oh, I love conducting investigations.
Okay, enough. A van tried to run us off the road while we were driving. It was a white van and it said free candy, which is incredibly ominous. I think that's actually grounds enough for arrest, putting free candy on the side of a white van, personally. And then very reckless driving, dangerous, malicious. Hit our truck. Hit it in the bumper.
She seems all right. She goes, "Look, I'm tired of being messed with. I've noted your complaint. Hell, I'll even radio it out. How does that sound? I'll just put out a
That
little..."
sounds great.
That's great. Thank you.
as you make this request, and her single cyclopean eye, the other one covered by that beige sheath, clicks between the three of you wet ferrets. As you were talking to this woman, she looks at each of you dubiously and then like looks at her CB radio. The white van pulls into the gas station behind you, just and skrrr.
That's the van.
That's him.
It's right there. See, it says free candy.
That's him.
I literally wasn't lying. It's not a prank. See, it's right there.
The cop sees the alarm, gets in the car. Have I given her a name? I'm about to call her Rhonda. Is this?
Rhonda feels right.
Rhonda's good.
She gets on the CB and says, "Yeah, Dickie, can you run a plate for me real quick?" She reads the plate number off of the van, and she goes, "It'll just be a few minutes, y'all."
You don't mind if we just wait here right next to you while you do that, right?
Yeah, over the CB.
It looks like it had been reported missing about, well, that can't be right. What, 16 years ago?
It says over the CB, and she goes, "Copy that." She looks at all of you and says, "Excuse me," stands up, buttons the rest of her beige shirt, puts a hand on her pistol holster and says, "I'm just gonna be right back." And she walks around to the other side of the van. You see, at full height, Daphne, she's barely your height. Tiny little cop.
Does she leave the door to her cop cruiser open?
She did. So here in the pouring rain, you watch her walk over to the van and goes, "Excuse me," and then walks out of sight, and you see her little boots approaching the driver's side. So that's what's happening in real time as Emma looks at the open cop car.
Can I go just meander and linger awkwardly by the passenger side?
You see in the cop car too, just on the center console, like on the passenger seat, pair of handcuffs. On its mount is a shotgun on the center console, just like mounted in there. It looks like it has one of those like little twisty like key safety locks to like pull it out.
I'm making eyes with Jude to make sure that she sees all the stuff in the car too. Should I see her walking around?
All of that's happening, and then you hear laughter behind you as Rhonda comes back around the van, and walking with her is the single most handsome son of a bitch anybody has ever seen that side of Oklahoma. Snakeskin boots, black jeans so tight they look spray painted on, gorgeous maroon bomber jacket made out of silk, just like fabulous. It's just the right amount of like worn down too. I am literally channeling Gosling from Drive, just a coif of hair that fits everybody's must-haves as it comes down. Beautiful. It's one of those faces that's so naturally handsome it simply bends light. It's tough to look at. You can't look at it, but a good fucking looking dude comes around the corner and is like, "No, don't worry about it, man. We get that all the time around here." And she goes, "Well, sure. I mean, the free candy thing doesn't help." And he laughs and he says, "Sorry for the trouble, officer." She comes back and says, "Well, it looks like we have ourselves a big old misunderstanding here."
Jude, is that the guy? I couldn't catch his face. It was blurry.
But you see the gloves, the driving gloves that were on the steering wheel when you look.
So if I hear, "Is that the guy?" I'm just gonna.
You see the gloves, and behind the officer, you see him see you see the gloves as this is all clicking into place.
Well, it's very nice to meet you. I'm sorry. It seems we got off on the wrong foot and you hit the back of our car. Maybe we could not do that again in the rain. That would be so fun.
He says, "Well, maybe if you watch the road," I'm going to spend a fear point here, as he pulls out a shopping bag out of his pocket, like one that says like, "Thank you for shopping." And he says, "So, sorry for any sort of misunderstanding there that happens all the time." His voice is so perfectly normal. You could cast him in any movie. He's every man. He's just butter. He says, "Just 10 and 2, it's late, it would be a shame." And as he's talking to you, he takes the back of his hand, knocks the officer's hat off, takes the bag, wraps it around her face, and pulls it tight.
Oh no.
You see her expression disappear behind the "thank you for shopping" insignia as the bag clamps down over her neck, and he pulls it tight, and she starts kicking and sliding right in front of you. Time once again dilates as all of you see this man his eyes darkened, the rain slickening his bangs over his face. You can't even see his expression there as he just falls. And she starts struggling and wheezing right there in front of you under the open lights of the gas station.
I punch him in the throat. Daphne was standing protectively in front of Emma. Emma and Jude have had this whole thing where they're clocking the weapons, but Daphne was like locked in on this whole shit going down. This happens, and I think Daphne was like geared up. Like Daphne was like expecting something to happen. I think she was a loaded fucking cannon and just like leaps feral-like. And it's just like claws fucking throat. She is small and she is full of rage.
Amazing, yeah. Go ahead and just roll for it. And remember, y'all have your mementos, your items too. If anything applies at any point, you can add 2 from stuff onto that.
I'm gonna add the scar I have from the time I was in a knife fight.
From the time you were in a fucking knife fight.
Let's go.
It didn't start as a knife fight, it started as a brawl, and then they pulled a knife.
You ended it as a knife fight.
It started as a misunderstanding at Luby's cafeteria.
We're rolling D10s.
Yeah, what's your approach?
Do violence. I got a +1 to do violence. Okay.
Let's go.
Great, so you just have to beat 13.
So I got a 9 on fuel, an 8 on fear. So that's 17 plus 1, 18 plus 2, 20.
Tell me how this goes.
Okay, so I think partially because Daphne is small and like is slight in figure and has doe eyes and a little button nose, people never fucking see it coming, ever. And like, I think that like she was so ready that it's even before, it's like when the plastic bag goes down, she's already mid-stride and doesn't hesitate. Someone who was built better would take more time to assess the threat, but Daphne's on a hair fucking trigger. And I think she does one hit where she claws at the side of his face with her hands, enough to turn his head, which leaves the other side open for a throat punch haymaker that goes right around Rhonda to him. And it's like at an upward angle to reach him, and she just like loads up with her legs and her whole body springs upward. So it goes like throat to jaw.
The claw whips his face to the left, and Laurie, his eyes, gray and unkind, click onto yours in this ballet of violence as you see skin rake off under your friend's fingernails, and he looks at Jude, and you feel it in the moment like lightning, like static electricity, as his irises widen, his pupils dilate, and he sees you, and the punching catches him right in the throat. He goes down immediately. Rhonda falls to her knees, pulling at the bag and wheezing in front of you as he stumbles backwards. You've absolutely flummoxed this dude.
When we lock eyes, there's definitely a moment of like stumbling backwards and just like, there's just that fear when you know something's very, very wrong and it's targeted to you. And I think Jude really feels that. So there's this like genuine nervous stumble back as I reach into the passenger seat and try to grab from the cop car that, I think it was like a shotgun.
You know those little like dumb keys that they use in retail stores and in gun safety? Maybe not so dumb. Yeah, it's bolted to the center console.
Also, Daphne has fucking lost it. She does not stop. Like, I want to make that clear.
You're going bananas.
Like bananas. Like full-on feral.
He scrambles backwards and starts fishing his hand back. You see his hand is going for a tire iron that's on the ground near his van. So he starts slapping the ground looking for that.
Get Rhonda's pistol.
Okay. I will try and do that.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Well, I rolled, what's math? 8 and 7 is what, 15? Mm-hmm. With fear.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
You succeed. You dive and you tackle poor Rhonda, who's like, go.
Sorry, I just need you to borrow this for just a second.
And she feels you grab the gun. You pull it, you shoot Rhonda in the thigh as it cracks into the night as she screams.
I'm sorry.
I get a fear token out of that.
Shit.
And the driver gets the tire iron as you continue like a feral honey badger on his face.
Yeah,
He's going to
that's
roll
the
over
energy.
and he's going to swing it to kill you. He's going to roll his dice. The speed limit is 13, so he gets a D8.
I'm scared.
He rolls that with a D20. So 7, 14. You have to beat a 21 or take a tire iron to the face lethally.
On my as I have to roll 2d10 and beat 21. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Well, fucking let's keep.
Of course, as a reminder, you can make one of these like life saves to spend all your fuel points to avoid dying.
I do feel like if I felt the shotgun wasn't gonna give, that I would just turn and assess. Like I don't think I would sit there. So I'm not sure what the timeline of that would be of like hearing the gunshot.
Now, helpfully, for the moment, Anne does have the resources to not die in this moment. Like
Yeah.
So it's like an emergency, but it's not an emergency. So we don't all need to like pile on.
So maybe I freeze for now.
Okay, because I only have 1 fuel point left, spending all my fuel points, it's only 1. I'm just gonna do that. I spend my fuel points. I'm out. By the way, that's the only way I was saving you fucks, so nobody die until I succeed at something.
Jude, you whip around at the sound of the gun to see the officer screaming and holding her leg. You look up as the driver, with a ballerina's grace, grabs the tire iron, rights himself, and swings down. Daphne, what happens that does not kill you?
Well, I think Daphne was like rearing up, like pulling back to hit him. And so didn't actually dodge out of the way, didn't see it coming at all, but just pulled back, and therefore it was like crunk, right where she had been a moment before.
Wham! And it chips the concrete as he swings it so hard. And looking up at you, the horizontal scratches on his face where you clawed him, the blood starts to seep.
Just like the knife fight.
His bangs are wetly hanging down over most of his face, but his cold gray eyes lock onto you, and there's not joy, there's not fear, there's nothing as he looks at you, rights himself, does a cool guy like flip it, where he like tosses it single-handedly in the tire, and Jude, that's what you see as all of this unfolds right there.
Daphne is like crab walking away, like, cause I think like she was pulling back, and then this happened, she like stumbled back, and so she's like scurrying away.
Emma, I think it's time to shoot him now. I think you should shoot him.
I'm gonna try and shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him again.
Well,
For the first time, because I didn't actually shoot him.
first time was Rhonda.
Is there a way that I can dig deep into all of the action movies that I have ever seen
That we definitely watched together.
we totally watched together and just channel everything that I know about guns, even though I don't know anything about guns, and fake it to try and shoot this guy?
I will give it to you, Gina, if you give me a cool catchphrase.
Which is great because I just rolled 2 9s on my, I didn't even need it. Oh wait, is that a crit?
That's a crit.
It's a fucking crit. What a moment to crit.
I'm crouched down by this police officer who's screaming in pain because I just shot her in the leg. And I've been saying over and over again, I'm sorry. And then I hear Jude from behind me, and I am filled with just like this desire to, 1, survive, and 2, deeply impress her. And I remember the horrible action movie that we just watched, and I like a calm kind of comes over me, and I hold up the gun and I say, I got some candy for you, and I fire.
It's a shock as bam, you squeeze the trigger, and he whips around. You wing him, clipping him right in the shoulder as he spins 180 and falls backwards onto the ground again.
That was good, right?
That was amazing.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Gina, I wanted to give you some flavorful options. It can be mechanical, you can give yourself something, you get to do one magic thing for free short of killing the driver. A crit's just really great.
Oh.
Make Rhonda not arrest us.
I want Rhonda to let us keep the guns.
Amazing. Yeah. So you clip him and he goes spinning back. He starts crawling like a spider towards his van on the ground. Jude, for the first time in a long time, you're just frozen.
Yeah.
You look down at Rhonda, who goes, fucking get him!
Can you unlock the thing? Do you have the keys for the...
This is what you get out of this. You get a free shotgun.
Let's go.
She tosses you the key.
I take the key from Rhonda and I toss it to Jude and I say, unlock the shotgun.
I unlock the shotgun.
Daphne, as you're crawling backwards, you see him like pull himself into the van. And
Get the tires.
I was just about to ask if I could shoot the tire.
I've got a gun too, so I'm gonna do the same.
I'm gonna go with disadvantage.
Yeah, just fucking do it.
That's gonna be a 10.
you check. And that's when you don't see in your periphery Four Loko, who's coming out of the gas station convenience store to be like, well, what in tarnation? And that's when you blam and clip him as you knock this guy over. The buckshot hits the side of the van.
Wait, so I shoot the gas attendant?
You blast this poor gas station attendant who just runs right in front of you as the van spins and starts to pull out.
I still have my gun. Can I still take a shot?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. $11 with fuel.
An 11 with fuel, and you, you shoot her in the other thigh. No, yeah, and you bust a taillight as the van picks up and gets back onto the highway, and rumbles off. And then the screaming as the guy's like on the ground from having been blasted.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna call an ambulance. I run into the gas station, get the phone, call an ambulance.
That happens.
I would also like to run into the gas station and see if there's any like first aid or like weird t-shirts, like gas station t-shirts that I can just like plug this wound with. I'm assuming they probably don't have gauze, but
For a fuel point, there absolutely is.
I only have one fuel point, so I'm not going to.
I'm gonna take off the super ripped crop top that I have on me, and I'm gonna use that. And I'm just gonna use that to put pressure on her leg.
I think once Jude sees Emma like take her shirt off and plug the wound, I'm gonna do the same with the gas station attendant and be like, it's a crop top, so there's not much, and just start plugging.
It's just these 4 layers of tank top deep.
To be fair, it is 2002. You would have 4 layers of tank tops on.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, everyone, deep breath in and out. Well, we've called the ambulance. We've alerted medical professionals. Now I think it would be good for us to not be here as things shake out.
Maybe we should
okay?
be here. What we should that we should go on the road to find him.
Listen, Jude, I love you. We just shot a cop, okay? And a gas station attendant.
Yeah,
and
but Rhonda is cool, right?
Rhonda's like, honestly, great work, sweethearts.
Okay.
That was really,
Love you,
that
Rhonda.
was not bad.
Love you, Rhonda.
Thanks, Rhonda.
You say, love you, Rhonda, and I'm gonna spin my other fear point here, as from the shadows, headlights come on, and I imagine the three of you are standing next to the pump as the van just whams Rhonda into the side of the gas station. Rhonda is a paint splotch just all over the side of the convenience store. The driver looks out the window as exhaust spills out the back of that car. He takes a thank you for shopping bag, pulls it over his own head, blood all down his arm, grabs some duct tape and starts to wrap around his neck.
I want to make sure everyone's loaded up, but I also would be grabbing everyone to get back in our own van.
Or
Let's steal a cop car.
All of you look at each other and you bolt for the cop car. Rhonda has been so lazy tonight. The keys are just right there in the ignition. All 3 of you are now piling into the squad car, a 1987 Crown Victoria with a shotgun, a pair of handcuffs, and a tall boy of coffee. What's going on, Daphne?
Very important is that Daphne is driving, which it means there are only 2 front seats. That does mean that Emma has to be on Jude's lap. I just want that to be known. I think that's
for
really
safety.
important.
It's for safety.
For safety, of course.
It's for safety.
I'm assuming that Emma's probably wearing jeans or something with like belt loops.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hook my fingers into the belt loops and tug like fast and yank the car door shut and just be like hit the dash and be like, floor it, let's go. And my arm is going to be wrapped around her waist as like a seatbelt pretty much the whole time. And my right arm is free, so this arm can do anything.
just want everyone to know that that's actually lesbian third base.
Emma is so fine. She's absolutely cool.
You back out from behind the gas station. The radio clicks on. John Mayer's Your Body is a Wonderland starts playing in the downpour. You see the van jerk backwards away from the convenience store. You see the horrible stain that was Officer Rhonda painted on the wall. And the on-ramp is there. Is that where we're going, or are we headed down a country road?
Okay, so I think that I have a plan here, and it's to get to, I want to navigate us to a city center. Like, I'm going for population right now.
Maybe I can help with that, of like looking to see if there's a list of like other, like where their station is.
Help.
Where the station that Rhonda came from.
And you just get to roll your fuel die along with Anne. The speed limit is now 16?
Okay, question, point of order.
Yes.
I rolled 2 8s. I rolled doubles, but I also have disadvantage because definitely someone put ourselves in danger.
Oh.
Do I lose my doubles?
But I also rolled an 8. What if we all rolled 8?
Cameron, that's 3 8s. This is the power of love.
This is amazing.
Cameron, let me have this. That's 3 8s, Cameron. If Cameron doesn't let us have this, Cameron hates lesbians. Women. Sapphics. And love. Actually, if Cameron doesn't let us have this, Cameron hates love, women, sapphics, lesbians.
Club, another club, no sleep.
Oops, all crits. Gina, you get to participate in this crit. So, and yeah, you get a fuel point, Anne gets a fuel point.
I think what happens is with this plan's success, I the math is in my head. I have a 3D topographic map entirely of the surroundings. It appears in my mind. I see it. And what I do, I drive so fucking cool. I'm like Tokyo drifting around these country roads. Can you drift on a dirt road? I can.
Yeah.
I fucking can in my cop car.
Can.
And I like throw up. I got the sirens going, and I am like full on going into like I think it's like a small town. Like I think it's sleepy, it's late at night, everything's closed, but it is like a town. There's population, and I'm like lights, sirens, I'm losing my goddamn mind. I try to get this megaphone thing to work. I'm like, and that's where we are.
The road appears clear for the moment, but you know he's out there.
Okay, I'm gonna try and radio in the situation to the. I'm just gonna be like, hello, 911. I guess that's us, right? Oh my God, we're under attack. A van, a freak. Emma, you do this.
You're driving.
I just grabbed the radio. We're in a lot of trouble. We're being chased by somebody in an unmarked white van. It says free candy on it, and he killed Rhonda, and she gave us her car, and we need help.
We're on the grave.
We sound very guilty right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
What comes through clearly is killed Rhonda, as well as a person who's not a cop using this radio. Over the, like, you hear a crackle and it's like,
Sir, not an understand again. Officers down?
Officer, Rhonda is... I take my finger off the thing. What do I say?
Dude.
Shit. And I grab it and I'm just like, gas station boy grabbed a gun and opened fired and tried to help because there was a bad guy and officer down, and I just hang up and I'm like, I made it worse. I don't know why I lied, but I made it worse.
No roll necessary. I don't think any of you got out of the situation feeling like you've accomplished something that's gonna be great for you.
No.
All of this happens. You say all of these things. The something with the static. It's hard to understand what they're saying in the first place. But you report all of this to somebody on the other end.
I mean, that can't be that bad, right? I mean, if they're gonna send police, we want more police.
Yeah,
where
we're gonna go to jail. We're gonna go to
At
jail,
this point,
and it's fine.
I'd rather be arrested. I spent a couple nights in the county jail. It's fine. It's not that bad.
Wait, what?
I knew it.
Listen, don't worry about it.
And
And what I'm saying is that
spent a little
it's
time
better than
and-
being killed by the guy with the tire iron.
Daphne, you're a bad bitch.
Thanks. And I gun it harder, drive even faster. And I think we fishtail for a second because we got that rear wheel drive on this ground, Vic.
Daphne, you see it seconds before you feel it. Headlights off, the van rumbles up next to you. It veers away from the car and then slams into the side of you. You're going to make your first ride die roll of the evening as he tracks you down. What's a ride die, Cameron?
Yeah, Cameron, I'm scared.
Yeah.
What is
Tell
this?
us.
You're going to roll a D8.
What am I trying to roll?
So you're trying to not roll a 1 here.
Okay. All right.
Na 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 hey ya na na hey ya na na hey ya na.
I compare you to a kiss from a rose on my van. You rolled a 1.
Shut up right now. Shut up right now.
I gotta go.
That's Anne. Have a great night. When the ride die decreases, your ride breaks down.
Oh no, I don't want
Okay.
that, actually.
Okay.
I think that's bad.
It's fine.
You were airborne with enthusiasm and the high of stealing a cop car. You were flying, and now you are literally flying. You feel the car begin to tilt. The horizon lurches.
Oh no.
Emma, you feel Jude's arms tighten around you, and it might not be enough for physics to provide. I need you to roll to not go flying.
Okay.
Laurie, if you'd like, Jude can help. If you fail, you will suffer the similar consequences.
I would like to help. Emma, can I
Yes.
use a memento, or is that a different
Absolutely.
I would like to use a memento, and I want to clock in my tattoo, my little. Actually, no, I want to clock in my dad's watch, which represents that timing is everything.
I want to keep everything that you're about to say here. Emma, Gina, do you want to do this in reverse and have it be one of your moves? Your lover boy help actions?
Yeah. Can I combine my hopelessly devoted?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And can I add a memento to that? Because I think I feel the lurch of the car, and I see the van approaching, and I hear the shattering of the crunching of metal and the shattering of glass, and I look down to my one hand holding the gun, but my other hand holding on to Jude's arm as she's holding me, and I see the mood ring that's on my finger, which is the ring that she won me in a claw machine game years and years and years ago. And it was the first gift that she ever gave me. And I have worn it ever since. And it's shaped like a little heart. And it reminds me that love is real. And I hold on to her. I drop the gun and I hold on to her with both hands. And I hope that I stay.
Daphne, a 9mm pistol flies past your face and smashes into the window. As Jude, it's up to you to make this roll. Emma is helping you, hopelessly devoted. It's down to your muscles to keep Emma from flying through this windshield.
Okay.
And yeah, you said you wanted your dad's watch to be a part of this.
Yeah, I want to use my dad's watch, which just means timing is everything, and I
Yeah.
know this is down to a split second.
Yeah.
Are these D10s that I'm rolling?
I think it is.
So yeah, I'll be doing it with that, and I don't know if there's anything clever about this, so I don't think I'm fixing anything. I don't think I'm enduring pain yet. I'm in no pain.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with move gracefully, which is -1.
Okay.
And just hope that I have enough in me to like tighten and hang on, because I don't think I put a seatbelt on. So if I also don't hang on and I can't like lean back and try to, I like want my feet to sort of like press up near like the floor. Like I'm trying to hold us back and just see how this works.
You feel that both of you are unwilling participants in this choreography of metal and glass as it begins to swirl up around you.
Okay.
Also, you get advantage if you put yourself in danger.
This counts, because if she goes flying, I go flying. I'm not letting go if I feel her go far.
Don't worry, it's about to get worse.
Hey now. Hey, what's that about?
I don't know if this is what dreams are made of. I have a 9 and a 7.
16.
So, yes, +2 for my memento.
+2, so you absolutely come out on top.
18, and then there, yeah.
And plus Gina.
I rolled a 7.
So an absurd amount of dice on top of this. You are not horrifyingly injured as the car flips, and comes up onto its side.
Can I like put a hand over her head too, knowing that we're gonna be like, can I have one around my waist or around her waist?
I don't want the whole world to see me. And Daphne buckled her seatbelt, so
Of course I did.
Always does, canonically.
didn't have to roll for it. The car flips, neither of you die horribly. You are now awkwardly on your side, flopped down. Daphne's driver's side door is now pinned on the ground. Gun next to your head. Wheels are spinning. The horn is blaring as the van skids off several dozen meters and drifts to a halt. And the red taillights fill your view. Daphne, your tiny, tiny body lies panting. Your breath's as shallow as a chipmunk's. Your backpack slung across your back. The first aid supplies spread out all around you in a halo as you see your friends do everything to simply not die. You are at the bottom of this pancake stack of women in the side of this car. What's the move?
Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna get the pistol, unbuckle, pistol, climb over, open. We're gonna use the car itself as a barricade. I think the chances are this guy's gonna try and ram us. So I think we set up like a barricade, grab our weapons, and then we just shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, what approach would you like to take for this?
Make a plan.
Great, done. Yes, as you said.
Yay! Okay, but I've got +3, so I rolled 17 with fuel.
Amazing. You clamber over your friends' faces. They take some shoe leather to the face.
Okay, this is the thing about Daphne, and this is the thing about people with serious anxiety disorders. Sometimes when you spend all your time geared up, hypervigilance, when shit goes down, you're fucking ready. You're like, I've been waiting for this. My body has been telling me we're in fight or flight and there's been nothing happening, and now I think Daphne almost goes like a little cold. All right, here we go. It's taking it alarmingly in stride right now as she grabs the pistols, clambers out, is barking instructions at the other two.
I have such a fun question. Anne, I know that you love this. I know that Daphne loves this. Whenever her friends put themselves in danger by not buckling their seatbelts. Couldn't that be part of this too? Doesn't that seem fun?
If you want to give me disadvantage, it's fun.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. Normally, escaping from a flipped car is super easy, so forgive me. We don't. It doesn't have to be like this between us.
I only rolled a 1. I only rolled a 1 on the disadvantage. I still succeed. I can't be stopped. Come at me, Cameron. I'll take you down too. I'm gonna fight God.
Incredible. You pull yourself up. You drop like a cat behind the police cruiser. You, with a training nobody knew you had, check the magazine on the 9mm chamber around, clack it, and then you look.
Yeah, so are we fine or are we
Emotionally?
So you had the insane 888 crit, right? That was what that was?
Yeah.
Yeah. So impossibly you just have superficial wounds, like little scratches, like you're cut up from like broken glass and stuff like that.
You
But
have
nothing.
some whiplash though, so you should we should get that checked out after.
I just want to like tap Emma's shoulder and be like, "Are you okay? Are you fine? Are you good?" And try to roll and just make sure that you can like get out.
Okay.
She says these things to you. The smell of her fills your nostrils. It is a moment. Like if any other day, any other situation that was like slightly close to this would match a lot of your diary entries. What wouldn't be in your diary entries is the overwhelming accompanying scent of gasoline.
Gasoline. Oh shit, we gotta get out of here. Do you smell that? It's gasoline.
Smell what?
We gotta get out of the car. We gotta get out of the car. And I roll off of her and I just like grab her by the arm and start to pull her out of the car. And I shout out to Daphne, just gas leak. The gas is, it's gonna blow.
What approach would you like to take to start this process?
Rather than get out entirely myself, I'm gonna kind of like let her push me up and then turn and like grab her and try and push her out of the car.
I love it. You've never been brave. Maybe tonight's the night that we fake it.
And I think, you know what? Can I also then use my use a memento sort of like music playing on the radio of maybe there was music that was already playing on this cop car's radio.
Canonically, it was Iris. What would you like it to be?
Oh no, I feel like or is it Linger by the Cranberries? I think it's Linger. I think it's Linger. And yeah.
I'm such a fool for you.
And I hear the swell of that chorus and I just literally swing her out of the car.
Do you have to? You like see the first flickers of flame as you like just get your legs under her and kick.
Okay. Oh, that's not very good.
Is this a full like sacrifice attack? Wait, what?
Well, I rolled an 8 on my fuel die, but I rolled a 1 on the fear. But then I get +2 for the memento.
That's right. And you're being brave, which is you're faking it, which is a +2.
Oh, I'm faking it? That's a +3.
+3. So you get a +3, a +2.
That's generous.
You're still 1 away from succeeding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Heartbreaking.
I can use a fuel point
To help?
to protect.
Oh, to protect
Yes.
because she failed.
Yeah.
So as it stands, you get Jude and you like get your like boots underneath her butt and just push her up through but you're still just back down as you feel the glass tinkling down in your face. You see Daphne see you through the windshield. Daphne, how do you fix this or try to?
Well, I rolled a 5. I think Daphne like springs over there and just like predator handshake, just like grabs Emma and just with like the superhuman strength of like a mom lifting a car off a child.
Call me mama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like full on like lifts Emma out of the car. Like one arm, it shouldn't work, but that's like enough to.
In order to do it, your little legs are like you're hinged over the car, so they're
It
like up in the
doesn't-
air.
Can I hold her legs? Like
5 foot nothing. You crane down. You feel Jude grab your ankles as this feminine conga line just tunk tunk tunk. You grab her. You fish her out, and Emma, grabbed by the crop top, she pulls you up and out. Just hooks it under what I imagine is the most like prudent and firm underwire of the three of us. A real grandma like crowbar in there. Just
It's practical, okay? I didn't expect that anyone was gonna see it today.
Emma canonically has giant knockers. Like, just saying, we've had a lot of crop tops being too short,
Yeah.
a heavy underwire. This is canon.
you guys think this was an accident that I'd rip it too short?
Emma is stacked. A hand latches on to the structurally sound material.
It's got reinforced straps. Yeah.
Straps mentioned.
It's magnificent. It's a little sexy as you pull her up and out of the car. All of you roll over as the car bursts into flames in front of you.
Fuck!
Do you think he saw us get out? Can I look around and see where he is?
There's a big fucking bonfire. Of course he's gonna see us.
No. Did he see us get out of the
now.
car? No. What if he thinks we're still in the car? Did he see us get out of the car?
The van is gone. It's not there anymore. What you do see rushing towards you from down the interstate, flashing police lights, cops pull up all around you. They get up on their hoods and they say, "Freeze right there! Nobody move! Just stay where you are. Show us your hands!" And different cops, hands!
Daphne lifts her hand. She's still holding a pistol.
Drop it!
Okay. Judah's definitely like,
God damn it.
Each of you are arrested.
Not again.
You are put in the back of cop cars. No matter what you try to do to explain, your explanations fall on baffled deaf ears, and it looks bad. You're here in a stolen cop car. It's exploded, so you can't really prove that you weren't the ones that smashed the sheriff into the convenience store back there. There's no real evidence that the van was ever here. You basically confessed to the murder on the radio from what they got. They take you in. You are booked, and they aren't listening to you. They see singed women in ripped clothing, holding guns and driving the stolen car, and you are escorted in separate cars. The evening passes. It is now almost 4 a.m. Each of you are being kept in separate rooms. Each of you are handcuffed. Nobody was given a phone call.
But due process.
Not for a cop killer, says the cop in front of you, and it's 2 guys. One's a real chin strap. He's the kind of guy who at 4 a.m. is still wearing his chrome aviators. At which point did you murder the sheriff? I just don't, that wasn't super clear to me in your story.
Sir, I would never attack a police officer. I think there has been a misunderstanding. We called in a report of the attacker, who was not us, a different person. And that's who we were fleeing in the vehicle. Now, I understand that that was inappropriate for us to do, but it was quite dire circumstance, and Rhonda did say it was okay before she was murdered by that guy.
How many drugs do you have in your system? In the next stall over. And I think that because it's a small town and a small police station, there's really only these 2 like different sort of like interview rooms, and one of them is the multi-purpose break room, right? Like the one is actually like concrete and steel, and that's where they put the most dangerous looking of you, the 5-foot-tall woman. And so she's in there handcuffed to a table.
She got a little crazy eyes.
In the break room next to it, Jude is in there. They're like, "Hey, can we get you another hot cocoa? Are you all right?"
I could really use another hot cocoa. This was a really stressful night. And
I like to put marshmallows in the bottom of my cup. I think that because if people do it on top and then that's kind of nice, but if they float up, you actually they disintegrate into the. I'll make you another hot cocoa. You were just you've been through so much tonight.
That'd be so great. How are my friends okay?
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out which one of them is the murderer that kidnapped you, and we'll just go from there. You are so
neither
sweet.
Neither of us are the murderers. We were actually fleeing somebody else. It was terrifying. He was so scary, and he kept looking at me with these eyes, and then I just go full for he was just like, he was looking at me with those eyes, and as a woman in such a small town, we just felt so terrified and so unsafe, and so we sought out law enforcement. We saw a police car, and we went to her, and she was trying to protect us, and I just bring out the waterworks. I'm like, and Rhonda
sweetie.
just stood in front for us. She shoved us out of the way, and he hit her with the van, and it was awful. It was one of the most awful things I think I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like sobbing.
This is a soft woman with sort of a beige get up. She goes, "Now I am just the station receptionist, and this is really compelling." But she puts her hand on yours and is like, that sounds terrible, and I'm sure that if you just tell them like you told me." Meanwhile, out in like the lobby, I think Emma's like handcuffed and sitting in a chair. You're like outside of the room that Daphne is being interrogated in, and inside you hear the cop being like, "What sort of crack cocaine are you on, lady?"
I can't even have coffee. not give Daphne stimulants of any sort. It is important.
Emma, you see in the break room that Carol, this older woman, is like comforting Jude quite genuinely, and like whatever this like manic plea to share your perspective has kind of just turned into a bonding session between the two of them. Where's Emma's mind at? What is she thinking?
Two things. She's thinking, one, this is probably the safest place that they could be, even if they're arrested, because there's multiple people here with guns and reinforcement. And also, they might be charged with murder, and even if they do survive, go to jail for a very, very long time.
From the drunk tank next to you where they're interrogating Daphne, they say, "You'll get your phone call when you tell the story again from the top." In the break room, Carol is like, "Sweetie, are those handcuffs too tight? Here, they actually give me a key. You're out here in an empty reception at 4 a.m.
I'm just standing there. I just have my wrists.
Yeah. You're just sitting in a chair. There's like 4 or 5 chairs, yellow and pressed up.
I'm not
against
like
the wall
handcuffed
here.
to anything.
Yeah, you are handcuffed to the chair. It feels kind of rickety.
Okay. I'm gonna just try and like, not obviously, but just like see how much I can kind of wiggle the bolt that's keeping me to this.
Let's roll how much we wiggle
Sure.
it, yeah?
I'm gonna roll the wiggle. 8 + 4, 12.
Even with a failure, like you feel the chair crack a little bit. Like you've made progress on this. The headway, the cheap armrest flops off onto the ground. Jude, what's going on in the break room?
I wonder if I'm able. Wait, this is actually just out of game question. Am I able to remember a license plate, a phone number, anything from memory, from everything that happened?
You picture blasting poor 4 logo as he steps out of the convenience station. We never checked up on him. You see his body hit the floor. You see the bullet go through the sheriff's leg. You watch as she's painted on the side of the convenience store. You watch as the man that got shot impossibly wraps a bag around his own head and tapes it in place. How does he breathe? You're not sure. You remember the cop car flipping head over tail. You remember the sweet moments you had. And in the midst of that, how's my driving? What was the license plate under that? A lot of trauma to get to this point.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use Endure Pain, which is +1. It's just 1 fuel point if I want to use a memento, or 2?
1.
I want to use a fuel point to use a memento.
Go for it.
So I'm gonna just mark that, and I'm gonna remember the scar that's on my leg about that one girl who clawed my calf, and then I kicked her ass at the next competition because I didn't like her, and I am thinking about how much I want to get back at. I want them to catch this guy so bad, and so that's going to be technically +3 to this. So please, God,
Wild.
please.
18.
That's a 17, a natural 17. With my fuel, the whatever that one is the
+3
main one, and then that's going to be a dirty 20.
It clicks into your mind. The sheriff muttering to herself the license plate when she called it in, when she sat in the car. You instantly recall that, and you gain a fuel point there. You feel in your stomach that the fear flips into a burning, seething sense of justice. You might just get this fucker. That clicks into your mind as she's like, "Well, sure, sweetie, I'm the reception. I do all the filing in here." In the drunk tank where you are being interviewed, Daphne, they're not listening to you.
No.
Every time you tell this story, they just make you say it again. You are about to start your story over when from the parking lot you see a plume of flame just through the glass, through the window outside, and then a wonk, wonk, wonk of the car alarm going off there, and the cops go, what the fuck? And someone says, "I'll stay here with Short Stack, you go check on it." And so the bigger of the two of them runs out into the parking lot. Anything that you'd like to do in this moment?
Yes. Okay. I think when they open the door, I hear Jude's like little sobs. And I'm like, right, Jude can get away with anything. Everyone fucking loves Jude. I know this. New plan. I go, Honestly, this has been the worst day of my life. It's Jude's birthday, and we had a secret party, and we were gonna bring her to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's her favorite band. And also, I have a secret agenda because I think Jude and Emma are in love, and I'm just trying to get them together because I think they'd be so cute and happy. And all I want is to spend Jude's birthday with her, with my friends. You can keep me locked up. Can I just be with my friends, please?
I roll for true love.
Does this make a plan?
Absolutely. Hasn't it always been, Daphne?
Daphne's a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
I got scared because it was zeros on my D10, but that's 10, right? So it's a 10, a 9, plus 3. That's 22 for the power of love.
Let's go.
For the power of love. With the power of love.
It is, however, with fear. So
It is with fear. Thank you. Excellent. I'll be taking that. The guy goes, whoa. Don't get all like mental and yeah, no. You're getting your like hormones all over me or stuff. No homo, but
I have my period.
So, right. Just don't touch me. You know what? Just sit down. I'm sorry. Maybe we've been going about this the wrong way. I'm sorry. Just sit, yeah. You are crying a lot here. He pushes, he manages to put a Kleenex box between you and himself and pushes that back. You are still handcuffed to the table. He says, you know what? Let's just take a beat. Maybe we've been going about this the wrong way. I just need to rethink something. So I didn't mean to make you cry. He walks out of the room, you hear it lock in place, and you can see through like the window in the door him going to like try and talk to the receptionist in there. Out in the hallway, Jude, he's like, Carol, what the heck's going on? She's like, I don't know, something just blew up in the parking lot there. You see the other cop, the bigger of the two. Sunglasses is the one that was like, I'm sorry, girls are weird. Everyone just walking past you like you're nobody, Emma, as this is happening.
But I can hear this. I can hear them say that something just. Did I hear that?
You're watching it happen.
I saw the explosion.
You see the plume of fire out there. The first cop goes out there and he's like, holy crap, I just put a lease on this thing. What the hell? And then you hear the wet thud of metal as clang. You watch that police officer drop. The second police officer goes, holy shit, he runs outside. You see his face turn at a weird angle as he falls over. And then you see a beautiful snakeskin boot rise up behind that guy's, the base of his neck and just stomp him into the curve. And you watch the guy's hand spasm as he just twitches and spasms there on the ground. He picks up a rusty tire iron. And in his maroon jacket, he then turns and, spattered in blood, walks into the police station. Scanning the room is not the thing that bothers you. That is bad enough that he's here. It's bad enough that he's holding a tire iron, that he's just wiped out two cops like it's nothing. The thing that doesn't make any sense, that cannot be, is that there is a plastic bag stretched over his face and taped in place. What is he scanning? How is it working? As he breathes, it goes... And looking at you, looks down at the handcuffs, simply looks up and walks over. He looks at Carol, who goes, no, please, no. And he raises his tire iron. From inside the break room, Jude, you who are handcuffed in the break room, see as suddenly Carol's body goes there in front of the door, and he just walks right into the police station. This is what's happening now in real time. Who would react first?
First thing I would do is just get down so he can't see me, because I know he's got some weird infatuation with me. He keeps making eyes at me. Well, now he can't make any eyes because he has a plastic bag. But I would get down, and I want to look for any sort of keys that look like I can get handcuffs off.
For a fuel point, I can give that to you for free.
Rock on, take it.
There they are. They're on Carol's belt. She's just out there in the hallway, but you see them right there if you would just crawl forward a little bit. Emma, Daphne, I think you only get it, like, all you see is the plastic bag move past, right? After all of that, that's all you see. And you're handcuffed to this table.
Is the table attached to the ground?
No, it is not.
Okay, here's what I want to do. I drag the fucking table. I pull it up on its side, and I'm gonna hide like behind the door. You know what I mean? So like when the door opens, because they'll open inward, so it's got to come in some way, and I want to be behind it. I'm hiding, but I have a fucking table as a weapon.
Amazing.
Yes.
That happens. That's just what you're doing.
Ah!
In the lobby, Jude, you're underneath the table, handcuffed to it awkwardly, but you see the keys, maybe just a full body's extension away out in the hallway there, behind the reception desk where Carol's body is. Emma, in the midst of all of this bloodshed and terror, you see as the plastic bag man looks from Carol to the break room and then hears the sound of a scooting table in the interview room. He then looks, walks over to you with his cowboy boots, kneels down, grabs you by the cheeks, and says,
They took her. They took her outside. They took her in a car and they left.
Can I take like a paperweight or something and throw it where I heard the table scooch?
So he's got Emma's face in his full gloved hand there and is just squeezing your cheeks as he breathes. You throw the stapler. It bang, 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 clacks into the drunk tank room. Emma, anything you do in this moment?
Does he turn?
He does. His head whips over to the side, and like spatially, that's only like 15 feet away from you.
If he turns away, you said that I was able to. So here's what I think would have happened, because if I had noticed that the little like desk armchair rest thing that had come loose, what I want to do when he turns his head is I want to take that chair arm that's attached to my handcuffs, and I want to whack him across the face with it.
Awesome, roll for it. That happens right now.
Or actually, if I want to be more specific with it, I would love to, depending on what kind of arm it is, if there's like a pointy end of it, I want to try and jam that pointy end into where I think his eyes are.
Let's party.
Can I use fake it, my approach fake it, because I would have been pretending like the arm of the chair is still attached the whole time.
You've been doing it all night, baby.
Okay. Come on, big numbers. 2 7s.
It's a crit.
It's
2
a
7s.
crit.
All doubles, right?
All
doubles, baby.
You bring the arm of the chair up, and in fact, there is a jagged edge. With surprising quickness, you can just jam it in the side of his neck. It just sticks there, and you see the bag that's wrapped around his head. The base of it starts to fill with blood as he and looks at you. He's going to turn, grab your head, and try and slam you against the wall right now.
Yeah.
He's clutching what is a horrifying wound in his neck. You got him real good. This is a contested roll. You just have to roll higher than him to not get deathed.
Okay.
Get death.
I love How's My Driving. This move is just called Kill. This is what he does.
Oh, it's simple.
He rolls a D10 and a D20.
Can I help at all?
Yeah, what are you doing?
It's okay if you got nothing.
I gotta go get the keys. I can't.
18.
So I have to roll just 2d10.
And beat 18.
And I can't help because I'm in another room. Otherwise, I could try and protect.
You are locked in that room, yeah.
All right, here we go. 17.
1 point less.
Do you have any fuel points?
I do. I'm probably going to use my fuel points to not die.
He grabs your head, and the first one is just like fireworks as he bashes the back of your head against the wall right behind you. He pulls back and bashes again, and it's just fireworks in your head. It's horrible. How do you get away from this situation?
I think, well, the arm of the chair is still attached to me because it's attached to my handcuffs, so I couldn't have dropped it because it's still
Yeah, I think you're holding the arm. It's jammed in his neck. He's holding your face and bashing, so it's like you're like connected to each other right now.
Basically, if it's sticking out of his neck, I want to grab it and pull it so that it like goes like this inside of his neck.
Gross. Yeah, you don't even need to roll for it. That's just what you do. You
Okay.
yank on it, and he roars in pain as he lets go of your head, and dazed, he stumbles backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, clutching his neck, he picks up his tire iron, shoulders past you, and starts moving towards Daphne's cell.
There are so many dead cops, y'all can find a gun.
I would like to also grab the keys that are on what's her faces while the head bashing is happening, trying to quietly.
Oh my god, yeah, no roll because he's like focused on murdering Emma.
He's distracted.
And I'd say to Emma, like with the like yanking and stuff, he like slaps you to the ground. So you're like prone as he like clutches that and then grabs his tire iron and turns his attention on the cell. So he's going to start stalking towards that. For all you hear are wet smacking sounds, horrifying thuds, Daphne, and then suddenly you see the bag, which is now starting to fill with blood above the tape line, like this red. And yeah, there's a tear where it's dribbling down the side. You can see his breath affecting it as it fills the window. Like he looks in, you can just see to the corner of that. He's going to open the door to this room.
I hit him with a table.
And that's it. That's the game. You win. His weakness was table.
Oh, no.
It sounds like you're doing violence.
I am. Yeah, I'd like to do some violence. Please, dice, don't fail me now. I should have taken do violence as my top stat. I don't know what I was thinking that Daphne was gonna make plans.
Violent plans. She's been making violent plans this whole time.
One violence, please.
Yeah, well, you see about that. So I didn't, it wasn't great. I rolled a 10 with fear. So
Thank you. Thank
do
you for
I
doing that.
Do I win?
Yeah, that's it. You've won the game. You roll a flat 10 as he opens the door exactly according to your plan. You have this big ass table that your teeny tiny body's behind. You put your legs up on the wall and you just kick. The table catches him by surprise. However, it's just ungainly and weird. He slides one way as the table slams into the ground and catches him on the leg.
And I'm attached, so I like go with him when I throw the table. I'm also thrown.
The door clicks shut. He rights himself, and you on the ground look up as he stands over you, tire iron in hand, neck bleeding, looking at you on the ground. You are locked in the cell with this man. He's going to kill you. That's what he wants to do.
Wow. Crazy.
He's going to use, I'm going to use 3 fear points to increase the speed limit by 1. As the fear is all, like it doesn't matter how good the plan is, it doesn't matter how much you care, you are suddenly convinced that you are going to die in this room and nothing will have mattered. The feeling is awful. It is horrifying, and your gut lurches as he stands, breathing unnaturally in this death trap that is his mask. He raises the tire iron and he's gonna try and bash you with it. That's what he's doing. He rolls, hey, a 7.
Only a 7?
Natural 7.
So I get 2d10 and I just have to roll above a 7.
Yeah.
Please, you've done me so dirty recently. Come on. 18. Can't kill me, I'm too tiny. I'm compact. I'm so little and full of rage. It has nowhere to go.
Yes. Yes.
And just like the rage, neither do you. What happens here?
I can't dodge, right? I'm attached to this fucking table. I want to headbutt him in the wound.
Weird, good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I want to fucking headbutt him in the wound, and maybe his tire iron still hits like an arm or something. Maybe I break an arm, but I think I just I think that's what throws him off, so he doesn't catch me. They always expect you to flinch away. They never expect you to flinch forward.
He lunges. You don't flinch. You bash your head into his weird gaping wound, and he's like, oh, the tire iron comes down heavy. You feel your thumb bend in a way it shouldn't as it just cracks.
Perfect. I pull it out of the handcuff. My thumb's broken.
And the only trade-off for that, I think, is that your fuel die just goes down a step. You're injured, you're not out.
Okay.
He looks at you as you yank your bloody hand out of this handcuff. A strip of skin comes with it. As you just yank, the honey badger is mad. And for the first time tonight, the driver stops and backs up one step as he watches
let's
you.
go.
I think I try to, I'm like insane at this point. Like I can't attack with this head, it's too fucked up. But I try to form a fist and like they just like hang and land and it's like bloody. Get back over here.
Out in the hallway, Jude, you've managed to pull the keys off of Carol's wrecked body. You get out of your handcuffs. There's steaming hot cocoa spilling. You hope that's cocoa as it spreads on the ground around Carol. You hear the violence happening inside of this. Just a loud bangs and clangs. No screams.
You know what? I'm gonna knock on the window because I don't.
Because he wants you.
He wants me, but I don't want to let him out. I would then have taken the cuffs off. I would take Emma's cuffs off.
Sure, yeah. That happens.
I would definitely like just lean after the cuffs, the one cuff is out, lean, hold her cheeks and be like, are you okay? Make sure that she's like awake and conscious. Like, are you good? Are you okay? That was hard.
Yeah.
And then scramble and go to the window.
You go there just in time to see her like pull her thumb the wrong way and be like in the room. So that's what you see as you press your face to the glass.
I'm literally like about to knock and be like, I'm gonna save her. What the fuck? But I knock, I do, and I just stand there and stare at this guy.
His bag turns filled with blood and sees the door, and you see his grip tighten on his tire iron as he is looking at the window.
Is there any weapon near me? Anything that I could use as like...
There's a Dell computer.
There's a full Dell computer.
Can I have a Dell computer in my hands?
Yeah, the Dell computer tower, is that what you want?
Yes.
Yeah. Poor Carol.
That's all I got.
Can I look around for? There were two police officers who were straight up murdered
On the front porch.
where I was, so they should be near us. I want to look and see if they have any weapons on them.
As you go outside, you see that one of the cop cars is just burning out there and kneeling. There's the one guy who was curb stomped. There's the other guy who was bashed with a tire iron a few times, who's still breathing wetly on the ground. And that's awful and sad. You kneel down, you unclap. There's no roll needed for this. You absolutely just take their pistols off of them. He like reaches out to grab your ankle, and it's awful.
Thanks, Cameron.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. And I pull my ankle away and I just go back inside and I go to Jude and I hand her one of the guns.
So Emma, you come in the door as you see Jude with a computer tower. What are you doing?
Hey, this instead. This is better.
I don't even look. I just drop the computer and take the gun and aim.
Emma, are you helping?
I am helping.
Oh, I have an idea. Oh, okay. Where in the room? So like, I'm kind of picturing like door and then window and then bad guy and then Daphne/table. Like,
Does that sound right to you, Daphne? Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds great. Yeah.
Okay.
Goblin in the
Full
corner.
spider monkey.
Yeah.
So theoretically, if I'm just if Emma were to open the door and I were to shoot, or vice versa, is Daphne in like shot range? How big is this room?
How good's your shot?
It would be tricky to shoot Daphne first.
Yeah. You could get Daphne second, but you have to shoot through the other guy, so don't fuck it up.
Rock on. I just want to look at Emma and be like, you've been shooting people all night. You've been aiming for people and making, you've been hitting.
What's one more?
What are your thoughts on if I just like open the door and you get him, right? And I have a gun, I'll be right behind you, but like I'll open the door and you get him. What do you think?
I want to break up with Dennis.
I want to take you on a date.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, on 3.
Ready? And I take the door handle myself and I shoot.
Awesome. Roll for it.
Okay. Can I apply fake it? Because I've been faking being straight this whole time.
You're just helping. You just,
I'm just helping. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
you just give Jude a D10.
Okay.
Please don't shoot me, please.
Oh, this is good. Okay, wait. Wait, what is it?
The speed limit is what is it? It's like 19. Yeah. So
Okay.
What'd you roll?
I'm at 16.
Wolf,
Wait, how does a 6 do?
that gets you over. Do we have a sick ass catchphrase as you open the door and light this guy up?
Bag him.
Incredible.
Broken.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. The first shot is dead center in the chest. He looks back and drops the tire iron as he looks, the wound spreading already in the band t-shirt underneath his immaculate bomber jacket. But you don't stop pulling the trigger, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah. You just empty the clip into this guy. Behind him, Daphne, once you hear the click, 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 he's still standing as he looks down at himself. Like he keeps backing up with every shot. There's blood everywhere. He's breathing and wheezing as blood pours out from all of these bullet wounds. And Daphne, you were standing directly behind him.
Daphne just like jumps on him. Like he's falling down. He's like over there. She like goes and just like takes like her hand is there and she uses it as leverage to like pull around and just like smash his head into the table.
If it pleases the court, I like to think that like you Jude, watching Daphne just literally go apeshit on this guy until he's turned into just a pulpy mess on the ground. Your hand kind of falls to your side, and Emma standing next to you just sort of takes your hand as like beyond the camera would be between the two of your hips as like your hands like hold, and you're just seeing the out of focus in the background as Daphne transforms into something other. We fade to black. In the parking lot, moments later, as all of you sit on the curb, behind you, the police station is in flames, as so many things have been tonight. Just on fire. You took no precautions. The smoke pouring into the sky. All of you have a moment. One of you found a pack of cigarettes somewhere. Daphne is caked, face tip to toenails in just gore.
Daphne's chain smoking. Like there's like ash. Yeah. I quit, but I'm just sitting there. And I think, if I can say, I think what it is we're sitting on the curb and
Absolutely.
It's the three of us, the flames behind us, Daphne wild-eyed, chain smoking, the two of you, and like Daphne aside, and then Daphne turns towards you and she's like, just like, do you two kiss yet?
No.
No, not yet.
What the fuck?
I think we both just look at each other.
I'm gonna go, I wanted it to be really cute. And then I turn and realize that there's like literal flames up behind us. And I'm gonna go, fuck it. And I wanna pull her in and kiss her.
In the distance, the sun rises over the green Ohio hills. You made it out of Oklahoma.
I'm a creature with no skeleton inside your hands. Got no home address, I come and go.
Thank you for listening to How's My Driving, a Daggerheart horror hack by Dungeon Club Games. Hankering for one hell of a road trip for you and your friends? Check out Dungeon Club on itch.io for your very own copy of How's My Driving. How's My Driving featured Laurie Hernandez as Jude Clark, Gina Susanna as Emma Smart, Anne Monteverde as Daphne Templeton, Cameron Danger Strittmatter as the Game Master, and Jack Panic as the Voice. This session was produced by Justin Estrada and directed, produced, edited, and sound designed by Cameron Strittmatter. Special thanks to our friends at Darrington Press, to our TPT patrons, and of course, listeners like you. Visit The Panic Table to watch more horrifying misadventures from the most exciting indie horror games available. Consider subscribing, supporting the show via Patreon, or joining our vibrant, if not unsettling, Discord community. Watch, listen, panic. How's My Driving is a The Panic Table production. Copyright 2026 Danger Corp.